issue. Sam is not into pop or easy listening. He's into the blues, which is going on downtown and on Beale Street in the Delta area as well. But Sam, he realized nobody is capturing these sounds. You could go in, see them live, but that was the extent of it. No one was putting it to records. So in 1950, Sam decided to open up a recording service primarily to record the blues. He named it the Memphis Recording Service. I forgot to mention we have special effects on our tour. The Memphis Recording Service's slogan in the early days was, "We record anything, anywhere, anytime." So he would record things like beauty pageants and weddings and even funerals. And he would take recordophones like these just portably from place to place, all those events. And these up here are some of my favorite items that we have up here in the gallery, because they're some of the original acetates from that time when it was still just the Memphis Recording Service. If y'all want, you can pull out a funeral and jam out to it. I'm just kidding, but I like to point these out because nobody else has them. They're really unique. So, okay, I'm going to take a few steps this way, just point out some more items. So once Sam was in the studio recording and he wasn't going door to door as often, he would use these two really big machines. They would just stay put. This is an Ampex one-track tape machine. That means it has one track. So that meant if the band messed up, any tiny mess up, he would stop the tape, rewind it, start it all the way back over again. So it is a long process, but that's state of the art for 1950. And then behind me are some of the very first blues artists that finally came in. Maybe take one tiny step forward just for everybody there in the back. So, this is the reason why Sam opened up those doors, to record the blues. So right off the bat, one of the first guys to come in, we all know him. His real name is Riley King, but stage name, B.B. King. B.B., it stands for a few things. It stands for Beale Street Boy, Blues Boy, Bad Boy is actually another one. This is an early guy. His name is Joe Hill Lewis and his one-man band, and he played every instrument in his band at the same time. He's really talented. Check him out if you've never heard of him. One of my favorites from the early days is Roscoe Gordon Jr. So Roscoe had a pet rooster, and he called him his business partner. He named him Butch, and Butch would sit on the end of his piano during his shows. That is Butch on his shoulder in the picture. Okay, very important blues man down here. His real name is Chester Burnett. If you know him as his stage name. That's the Howlin' Wolf. Sam called him his greatest discovery. He actually did not call Elvis his greatest discovery, believe it or not. And we play a few clips of songs on the tour. Everything I play was all recorded in the studio, just right next door. And this first one is by the Howlin' Wolf. It's called The Wolf is at Your Door. So here we go.